It's important to remember to buy moon charms, even if it's a blue moon charm, early on in the game if you do not have a purple armor yet and you have the gold for it. Buying supplies is generally going to be a secondary thing unless you literally have nothing and you just need something. And if you buy a blue charm, make sure to use it a bit early when the circles spawn with the Morris chests. If you don't do that, a purple can easily overwrite you and then you waste 5k. Going for risky parries on Valda is actually okay, like I did here, because the worst case you get light attacked and then you can press F to escape using F3. Now, getting parried, however, you can't actually F3 out of parry attack, so make sure you don't do that. You can also see here that I make quite a few mistakes in this fight. One thing I pick up on later in the game, and I honestly don't supposed to do this game, was that I need to stop trying to do protocol attacks when Mataris are stealth. Basically, horizontal is like much easier to hit, and without the aim assist, you can't really hit them. And right here, essentially, if you lose a coin with Greatsword, you're just going to die to it. I just wound up getting lucky that someone else was there. Technically, I would have been fine anyway, but I won every interaction up until that point. You need to be really careful, especially when using Katana versus Greatsword, just due to the fact that if you blue focus it, you can't actually parry it. When it clinks, it does its stone form clink with you. So here I'm fighting a Viper player. Once again, most Viper players are just going to mash F out of everything. And then when they don't have F, they play extremely safe. So very easy, just blow for F right here. Notice I hit her again and first instinct is to just dodge away. This is pretty standard for like 99% of Viper players. I mean, this player is probably top 500 at worst, and I mean, they're still doing it every single time. Same thing there. Like, I'm just guessing that they're going to mash F because it's off cooldown, and I know that at that point. Now, when you play versus better Viper players, though, it can get a lot harder because you always have to play around it, and if they just don't waste it, like, they can continuously force you into situations you don't want to be in, and where you don't actually get as much reward as you would like.
And let loose the sea dogs of the world. Yes, all shipshape. I love this part. Better not miss.
So sometimes you run into bots in the game situations still. I only put the addeds in here because I wasn't aware that bots had no cooldown on their abilities. Apparently this one does.
Told you. This is.
So in this situation, I don't actually know where everyone is. I had to hunch somebody was on top, but I hadn't actually seen one yet. But I don't want anyone else to get gold armor if they don't have it right now. So right now I'm just guarding the chest. I cleared my back somewhat before this, assuming nobody would be there, but after noticing that she went up to high ground and wasn't having to fight anyone, I had to go and check to see if there's anyone behind me as well.
Sharp as the smell of salt again. away.
So I know my back's clear now. So I want to remove this gold armor from play, or only have it there for myself. So I drop my current armor, I pick it up, and then I'm going to go and just start fighting people at ranged until I take an arrow from somebody, as I'm trying to do chip damage to them, where I can just heal off their chip damage by picking up the armor and then removing what's in play.
Ambush. Evasive maneuvers. All in its time. Raise colors. Let them know fear. Let them know fear.
The shadow will soon spread.
Watertight once
Ideally, you don't want to get your ultimate forced on characters that
raise colors.
basically get to actually win in game. Valda's one of those characters.
Ship-shape.
But I can't really do anything about this after getting pressured by multiple people. I just have to ult and attempt to try to live.
Set sail.
The shadow spread.
Brand new. Yes, all ship-shape. I love this part.
You notice here I do what I was talking about earlier. I realized I need to be going to horizontals for Safari players for stealth. I don't want it to paying off for me.
Needs a Saba. Watertight once more.
And circles can be kind of random for most characters. If the whole lobby decides just to grieve you, you're going to just lose. There's nothing you can do about it. But ideally, you want to try to maintain whatever the best positioning is that's the safest. So, you know, even this small bit of high ground that's left in the ring, you want to be using. Or if there was like a house left, you want to be using like the walls to protect yourself. You know, vice versa, stuff like that. Sometimes the power positioning you can also just be like under everyone else if they're stuck above you and the ring is closing. Hopefully they actually wind up changing how the circle works in this game. I prefer if you're just moving ground. Usually circles closing into games wind up sucking because it just kind of turns into randomness, so they'll actually winds up with.
The first piercing's free. Raise colors. Raise no fear.